the Arctic's importance continues to grow with every year. For most of recorded history, the far north was shielded by snow and ice, but is now an active, transforming region of commerce, mining, fishing, and growing regional populations. But with more activity, risks will change and require new tools and techniques to adapt to our increasing presence in the region. The Arctic has always been one of the most demanding environments on Earth, with vast distances and limited infrastructure that pose various challenges to those operating in a frozen world where response times can take hours or days. When operating in the Arctic's harsh conditions, you need the most reliable intel possible. You need speedy responses. You need knowledge of the region, and you need the tools and technologies to carry out the mission. Whether it's the Coast Guard, TSA, FEMA, CISA, CBP, or any entity of DHS, there is a need for real-time monitoring of the Arctic, for models to predict disasters, and resources to activate in the face of trouble, so that the lives of those affected can return to normal, and the United States in the Arctic region can remain secure. As a U.S. Department of Homeland Security Center of Excellence, ADAC-ARCTIC strives to fund several teams across the country and continues to partner with federal, state, and local partners, as well as national labs, academia, nonprofits, and indigenous communities, seeking ways to offer resources, tools, testbeds, education, and training opportunities for those seeking to help safeguard the Arctic, aligning science with security, integrating partners across the nation, and strengthening the United States' strategic posture in the far north. ADAC-ARCTIC strives to improve border security, aviation and maritime operations, disaster response, and infrastructure resilience so that Arctic missions can have predictive models, resilient systems, effective tools, and reliable intelligence to act upon. With a team of researchers that are working to equip the decision maker and operator with innovative tools and technologies that transform research into real-world solutions, working to develop various projects that include the study of emergency intentional wellhead ignition and safety evaluation, finding solutions for reliable Arctic power and intelligent energy resilience, the use of INSAR and digital twin modeling to enable resilience from permafrost degradation and land subsidence, analyzing hazards and changes to the Alaska Rail System and the Port of Alaska, the creation of an Arctic testbed portal for DHS and its components, as well as researchers around the globe, securing the Arctic future engagement with visualization, decision support, and stakeholder training for homeland preparedness, as well as support of DHS operations through the expansion of the drone community of practice in the Bering Strait region and beyond. Investing in future professionals through the ADAC-ARCTIC Fellows Program. Training students through the Integrated Arctic Education Program, which includes an immersive Arctic summer internship. And building the workforce of the future through the Arctic Foundations Project. The Arctic is now an active, connected part of the modern world and central to the homeland security of the United States. Whether it's disaster response, infrastructure, border protection, or maritime operations, preparedness has never mattered more than it does now. The world is changing, and as global tensions grow, there is a need to ensure safety and order in the far north. The future of the Arctic is just being written. ADAC-ARCTIC is here to serve and strengthen our nation's readiness for the Arctic of tomorrow.